your sins from the grave. And who's gonna tell your kid on the way? So sick, so young, my city hits a 1-1. So sick, so young, my city hits a 1-1. So sick, so young, my city hits a 1-1. So sick, so young, my city hits a 1-1. So sick, so young, my city hits a 1-1. So sick. Was it really worth our mansion? Well, it only lasted for a second anyway. I went into this with the best intentions, but I guess intentions always change. It's gonna become something that I can't ignore. Tired of waking up on someone else's. This is the last time that you'll see this side of me. And never ever again, until the sun comes down again. Hey, it'll be okay. Just take your time. Do what you gotta do. I'll just be waiting here for you. It's gonna become something that I can't ignore. Tired of waking up on someone else's. This is the last time that you'll see this side of me. We never ever again, until the sun comes down again. It's not something you can feel. This one is way more real. It's not something you can feel. This time is way more real. It's not something you can feel, no. ocean. This feeling inside, this feeling inside of me. let's face it.
Nonsense, you're like a train league fans. Now the photo best present the past tense. Take a give my business and out of my league. Proceed with the melodies, I'll make it breeze. All bodies reserved for you, the hard home feel. Got me with the difference of steel, I'm the real deal. Take some risk for fist as my weapon. Now I'm trying to mind twist that marionette. It's time for me to connect with the inner feelings to make me upset. Arrest, lead to the verbal respect of the anger inside that leads to the lesson in life. Time to got a shitty hand, but you gotta take it like a landing on the field. You control your own destiny. That's the word. Take it from me. Just a confused, stepping on your game face. Waste your time. Okay, but what's the case? No idea what the fuck I'm going through. My brain and I will put you and two together. Even though the story weather, not a late story, got a crazy character. With these fat ass beats that just make me sick. Nonsense, proof for the fake nonsense. Your intentions bringing you to another dimension. Nonsense, your intentions bringing you to another dimension. I said a day about the days. My mind is wasted, this fucking haze. I'm just so lonely, I need some companion. My heart is broken, and let me just strand it. Go back to school, oh well I think not. I'm only 22, this music hits the spot. Found some reasons to keep on living. Time for riot. So tired of hearing how it's supposed to be. But don't you know that I was not far too far from the dream. You're not one of the fools, and I guess there's a problem. Out there, you're rubbish. You're missing out on the truth. This is not right, you should know by now. Only the wicked die twice. Only the wicked die twice. Only the wicked die twice. Nonsense, your intentions bringing you to another dimension. Nonsense, your intentions bringing you to another dimension. But it's like the blind to reality. Blaming your misfortunes on some minor technicality. Back to reality, you're falling off. People trying to help you, but you disregard what they say as if you're fine. You need help, kid, you're losing your mind. I know this song falls on deaf ears, and this is what I feel. Tripping from a chemical imbalance. Still on the mic with the speed boy stance. I keep hearing voices. You must be faking. Head feels tight like General Jamaican. Now I'm so tall, on top of this pump. Use the bang beats with the bands on the trunk. Friends always say, we got your back, man. So fuck you if you don't understand. Nonsense, your intentions bringing you to another dimension. Nonsense, your intentions bringing you to another dimension. Jump around to the nonsense breakdown.
Did you get that? Yeah. All right, maybe I should stick to something different.
Sometimes I need to remember just to breathe. Sometimes I need you to stay away from me. Sometimes I'm in disbelief, I didn't know. Somehow I need you to go. Don't forget our memories, forget our possibilities. What you were changing me into, just giving myself back and don't stay. Forget our memories, forget our possibilities. Take all your faithlessness with you, just giving myself back and don't stay. Sometimes I feel like I trusted you too well. Sometimes I just feel like screaming at myself. Sometimes I'm in disbelief, I didn't know. Somehow I need to be alone. Don't forget our memories, forget our possibilities. What you were changing me into, just giving myself back and don't stay. Forget our memories, forget our possibilities. Take all your faithlessness with you, just giving myself back and don't stay. I don't need you anymore. I don't want to be ignored. I don't need one more day of you wasting me away. I don't need you anymore. I don't want to be ignored. I don't need one more day of you wasting me away. With no apology, don't stay. Forget our memories, forget our possibilities. What you were changing me into, just giving myself back and don't stay. Forget our memories, forget our possibilities. Take all your faithlessness with you, just giving myself back and don't stay. Don't stay. Don't stay. When I pretend everything is what I want it to be, I look exactly like what you had always wanted to see. When I pretend I can forget about the criminal I am, stealing second after second just cause I know I can. But I can't pretend this is the way it'll stay. I'm just trying to bend the truth. I can't pretend I'm who you want me to be, so I'm lying my way from you. No turning back now. I wanna be pushed aside, so let me go. No turning back now. Let me take back my life. I'd rather be all alone. No turning back now. Anywhere on my own, cause I can say no turning back now. The very worst part of you is me. I remember what they taught to me. Remember condescending talk of who I ought to be. Remember listening to all of that mess again. So I pretended up a person who was fitting in. And now you think this person really is me. And I'm trying to bend the truth. The more I push, the more I'm pulling away. Cause I'm lying my way from you. No turning back now. I wanna be pushed aside, so let me go. No turning back now. Let me take back my life. I'd rather be
you're doing 12s, you shouldn't end up under the bike.
Now if you gon' ride, get inside, let's roll. If you running your mouth, then shut the shut my door. I ain't got nothing on my hands but time. Tell me when you the one that's on the grind. If you gon' ride, get inside, let's roll. If you running your mouth, then shut the shut my door. I ain't got nothing on my hands but time. Tell me when you the one that's on the grind. They acting like they really want it with me. Trust me, they don't want it, they just want to be seen. They wanna disrupt my team with these publicity schemes, trying to dismantle my panel with lies, rumors, and scandals. I pull through it like I'm tugging the wall. I tell you a situation like I've been in before. I'm still coping, dirty, still smoking, point clicking. Watch the doors open, no joking, everything remoting, no token is needed. This ride is for free. No matter what you got, you die for free. Automatically, I'm focused like 35 millimeters. All of a sudden, like such and such wanna meet us. All of a sudden, like such and such wanna greet us. Saying one thing, believe us. Now they out trying to cheat us. Realize they can beat us. Now they trying to repeat us. Get inside, let's roll. You running your mouth, shut the shit out. I ain't got nothing on my hands but time. Tell me when you the one that's on the grind. If you gon' ride, get inside, let's roll. You running your mouth, shut the shit out. I ain't got nothing on my hands but time. Tell me when you the one that's on the grind.
Why is they acting like they fucking with these? Why is they stunting like they holding the keys? Tell me, no type of people don't be holding no key. Nigga, how the fuck you gon' be rolling with me? Do how the hell you ain't gon' wait your time? Your mouth gon' fuck around and waste your time. I don't know no niggas that ain't gon' grind. When it's pay some time, fuck around and take your shine. Dirty, I'm the same nigga that's out of control. Never live diligent out on the road. But bigger niggas got the calendar go. I can cock in the load and I can pop in that phones. Set that aside cause I gotta get dope. If I ain't shit, then what you riding me for? The dirty either you gon' ride or you don't. We decided, come on, shit, if not, then we gone, nigga.
Ride, get inside, let's roll. If you running your mouth, then shut the shit out. I ain't got nothing on my hands but time. Tell me when you the one that's on the grind. If you gon' ride, get inside, let's roll. If you running your mouth, then shut the shit out. I ain't got nothing on my hands but time. Tell me when you the one that's on the grind. Try to watch me now. I'm spiffy now, smoke sticky now, and I'm Mississippi now. Try to watch me now. I'm spiffy now, smoke sticky now, and I'm Mississippi now. But if I said it, I done it. If I done it, I did it. And if I want it, if I don't it, like get it, spit it, then win it. I should get it, then get it just how I should. All money ain't good money, but no money ain't good. I took the hood tactics and fought on the musical talents, trying to create a balance in between Minnesota and Dallas. Never malice when I'm speaking, you be there to let me know. Guaranteed to keep it cracking like eggs hitting the floor. I'm dotting this wanna be I am. Clipping the wings, I wanna fly ass. Only Q and D miles can look down.